US needs to keep TPS status for Ethiopian nationals because they genuinely need it. And I'm gonna give you a couple reasons here. Number one, in Ethiopia, they have multiple different insurgency groups actively operating within multiple regions. For example, in the Tigray region, in the Amhara region, in the Oromia region, they all have different insurgency militia groups actively fighting one another. Second reason, Ethiopia is known for having loads of humanitarian crises, whether that be droughts, food insecurity, or even displacement due to ongoing fighting and conflict. Returning Ethiopian nationals will be harmful for them and put them in immediate danger. Reason number three, religious persecution. In the Amhara region specifically, Amhara Christians have claimed that they are being targeted and persecuted purely because of their religious belief. So if these claims are true, then that means that sending Christians back to Ethiopia could potentially put them at risk. And this is all made worse with the fact that the Ethiopian government does not have full control of the country and multiple different neighboring countries having conflicts. Now listen, I'm not here to blame the Ethiopian government. A lot of problems they're dealing with right now are decades old and they've unfortunately been left in this situation. But that being said, it will not be safe for a lot of the Ethiopian nationals to get sent back to Ethiopia due to famine, war, drought, and instability. This is why they should still have access to temporary protective status.
Okay, wow. That was informative. You listed a whole lot of reasons why they should keep their temporary status, mentioning essentially the reason for everyone wants temporary status in America. Your country's trash. I get it. No problem, right? Insurgents, you guys run around unaliving each other. It happens in a lot of these countries, right? These other countries, right? That's kind of what happens there. Why, again, is that our, so? Maybe you guys should come together and want to not have like a terrible society, and then that would stop. Then you wouldn't need TPS. You'd be able to live there, right? The humanitarian crisis, again, you guys got to run your country right, man. Like, I don't get it. Why is America the place that everyone gets to come to after they screw up their country? Again, you're naming all these terrible reasons for why you don't want to go back to your country, but can you name the list of all the great things you guys have done in America since you've been here? Like, what have you done to improve America? What has that group done to improve America? Just like the Somalis. I don't got the numbers. I'm not going to go look into it, but I know most of the Somali community is on welfare. They're taking government money, right? And they just stole $1 billion. I don't want to look into Ethiopian sectors, but I mean, that's what happens when you start doing this stuff, man. But then, okay, the religious thing, for myself, I actually do think that's a good reason. If the Christians are over there being prosecuted, that's a good reason to save some people. But again, that's kind of what y'all do over there, right? Nigeria, those Christians are getting, prosecuted, genocide, and then unfortunately the left media, all the lefties, right, the main ones who cry genocide, oh no Palestine, genocide. For some reason, they're not talking about you guys either. They don't talk about you. They don't talk about Nigeria. So I kind of feel like if the left doesn't think it's a genocide and they don't care, it's not a big deal to them, you're not going to be able to use that on us, man. Like, nah, man. As long as Anna Kasparian ain't talking about it, because she's the expert of finding genocides and calling them out, then I'm convinced it ain't happened. If Anna ain't say nothing, then it ain't happened. And what was the last one? The government. Oh, yeah, the government just sucks. Well, I don't know, man. You run for office. Go back home and fix your government. But again, I see those are 4 pretty good reasons for why Ethiopia is a terrible place and why you don't want to go back. But I just noticed we did not list any good reason for you to be in America. Like, what have you guys done to help make America better? The big concern everyone is having is when you bring people from these countries, with these terrible countries, don't even have a government, don't even have law enforcement, don't even know how to be a country, and you bring them to America, when we've got these untrained, uncivilized people in America, turning America into their home country, and like, that's just, we just don't want to do that, bud. So, no, we should end your TPS. I don't know if you're on it or not, so I mean to attack you personally. I don't want to attack anybody personally, really. But we should end all TPS, period. We're not the safe haven for you people. Maybe people will end up having and running their countries better if they knew they all can't just come to America once they run the country into the ground.